we're seeing right now is the parents are being absent. In which way?
Absent, yeah.
When social media, modernization, the digital world, and all this transformation that has been happening in the world, when it came up,
Mm-hmm.
all these great innovations, they came to simplify life,
Mm-hmm.
not to tarnish life or destroy life.
Mm.
So what masses were not told was the sense of responsibility. And since way back, the human race fears responsibility. Responsibility has been the only thing that has been keeping us in check, shaping us to be the great people we are today, or the great race we are today. So when these great innovations came and they provided a hand of taking away, simplifying
Mm.
life, now the parents were like, oh, thank you very much. You know what? We
Mm.
have been all along looking for it to run from responsibility.
Mm.
So if I'm having a tablet, it can help me escape parenting and also get some time to go out and party, to go out and do my own stuff, or to
Mm-hmm.
sit and also do other distracting things. You know, back then, a parent would attend to a kid at least
Yeah.
all day, even if they are not with a kid, they are trying to check in with a kid time to time. Uh, Homework was done with the kid, but now we're having AI.
Yeah.
AI is AI is AI is you'll find that AI is directing the kid on how to answer.
Yeah.
At least there is something to distract or to distract these kids so that they don't disturb the parent, and the parent is not concerned about the future as long as they are not responsible at all.
Yeah.
Even I was looking at these automatic, automatic curtains that pull themselves. You have ever seen that technology?
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, the humans are reluctant to the extent that they miss out on some of the beautiful moments. I remember when I was reading literature when I was growing up, some of my best scenes was I'm a descriptive writer and I love descriptive writing. So whenever I started reading a novel, I would love to see the ambience, the atmosphere in the room. You know,
Mm.
some of my favorite writers would describe the atmosphere. They would describe how the windows opened and how the lights, these morning rays,
Mm-hmm.
pierced through the window, through the curtains, and they fell onto the bed, giving a very beautiful scene.
Yeah.
Now the human can't even open the curtains, they can't even open the windows. They want technology to do that. Now I'm just showing you, it's not bad. I'm just showing you the sense of
Mm.
responsibility and how
Yeah.
humans running out from everything that makes life beautiful. Even
Yep.
if it's opening a door, they want something to open for them a door. Now I'm wondering if all the things are taken our mass because we want to be free, because we think we don't want responsibility. Now life is not going to be okay. And this is what we are seeing right now. Some of us, we are seeing that we are going into a very bad route, a different route, which is going to
Mm-hmm.
take out the things that have been making life beautiful. So attending to your kid is not a burden, you know. Even if
Right.
Yeah.
there is responsibility attached to it, is sweet. It's what makes
Mm-hmm.
life beautiful. The stories you are going to make with your kid. I'm always having conversations with Kerry. You see, when we're in the group, it's not only Kerry and you, Jeffrey. You're always telling us
Mm-hmm.
about the stories, your childhood stories, But mostly
Mm-hmm.
Kerry,
Yes.
she's always telling us how she grew up with the dad. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what makes life beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, rest in peace to the dad, but even the memories still live today
Yep.
in the mind of his
Yeah.
daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just look to anyone watching us right now, you who is leaving your kid to the tablet, who is being absent, who is not present in the moment to attend to the life of your children, to the
Mm-hmm.
life you have. What are you going to look at in the future when you're growing old? What will your kids look at and reflect
Yeah.
on you? Even your society. You are
Very true.
driving through the neighborhood, you're not greeting people. Now you're
Mm-hmm.
just going to go without anyone knowing that you existed.
Yeah.
Yet
Yep.
When you go back, people have memories. The way life was being lived before all this came up, it was really beautiful. The other time they were abolishing libraries. Libraries were not just places of content. Libraries were memories. I usually follow the AL, that Association for Libraries in the US. They were submitting about the threats they're having right now. That soon libraries will be no more because they are being
That's so
replaced by
sad. Yeah.
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 And
The
the
physical book.
policymakers who want to abolish these libraries, they are not present. Yes, they are not present. For them, they are absent in their minds. They think that libraries were just stores of books, yet they were beyond books. Memories were being kept there.
Yeah.
Yep.
People had experiences in those libraries.
Yeah.
You're right.
A
You're right.
library is a storage of memories. That's what all those books represent something. And to put it on a little disc or put it on whatever they call them, the audio file, whatever, that loses something. Even the libraries aren't like you used to go to the library back in the day
The
and people,
smell of the book.
yeah, the smell of the books. You go to the library back in the day and they'd be like, shh, be quiet. We're trying to, now you go and it's like it's a playground, kids running all through it and loud and stuff. It's totally different. It's just the respect for it. But man, I think I told you all, I threw away, not threw away. I gave away about 1,000 books. I regret that so much now. I really do. I regret that. I'll never throw another.
Jeffrey, how did you do that?
Yeah, because I thought I was gonna move and all this stuff. So I said, well, I will never do that again because that physical,
uh,
that physical book may not be around. I tell my
yeah.
kids all the time, when I die, I have a little small library. Don't throw away my books. At least read them. Give them the
Right.
respect of reading,
But
you know?
okay, what I'm having in mind to be present. This being present, you know, some of the things. Whenever you're present, the people who are absent will think that you're crazy. But
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
being present. For example, me, when you ask me, what do you want to see in your home when you build a home? I want to see having a home study where I'll have some mini shelf where I'll put my books. I'll collect my books. I want
Hmm.
my books to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
look at them every day as I grow up, as I grow old, to keep memories. I label some of them for my kids who come after me.
Yeah.
If they wonder what made me an interesting person, they can look in those pages and find the wisdom. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
see, that's
Yeah.
being present. And being present is being human. That would be my conclusion. Someone can mark that, can know that. Being present is being human.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
you choose not
Definitely.
to be present, you are going to miss out on life. You are going to go unnoticed.
Well,
Yeah.
but just think about a physical book, right? We were actually talking about this on the Unbound Press thread that I was following the other day. Is like you have the physical weight of it and the smell of a library. You open an old book and how they smell, or the print, then the just the sound of the page turning, and then the whole like you're hearing the story as you read it. And if you're like me, if you're reading a fiction, like you make these voices of these characters in your head. So that activates the creativity in your mind. And like a physical book does something that, you know,
Yeah.
that screen just does not,
You can do.
doesn't do. Well, we're at about an hour and a half
Oh
here.
boy. Okay, we went a long
I
time.
know, but what a great conversation we're having. And lots of good points and talking about our kids and being present and just that connection. So does anybody have any parting words?
Okay,
I'm just
I
thankful.
will
Oh,
jump in. I will jump in.
No, I'm good.
I'm jumping in. Okay, Neil is going in.
No, he said he's
No,
good.
I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, nice to see you, Neil. Oh, my closing words will be to everyone watching this, to the parents, the kids. This is not only about the children, it's also to us, everyone who is human, especially the adult people. Being present is beyond life. Being present is life itself. There is no way at the end of this journey, you will tell that you lived life when you're not present in it.
Mm-hmm.
And another word I will leave with the people will be, as we are going into a new era of innovations, enormous innovations, we should be careful. It has always been my song. We should be careful on what we let in our lives. There are
Mm-hmm.
many choices, many options, but the choice is yours on those very many options. You can choose to have curtains you raise by your hand, even if you have money to get the automatic ones, as long as it makes meaning to you. But it's also good to have them. So, and the change we want, the transformation we want begins with us already, adult people. It begins with us as we're looking at the kids, because the kids are the young generation that are going to inherit whatever we are putting out there. If we are putting out an irresponsible generation, trust me, everything that's going to come after that is going to be responsible. I want to wish you peace. Thank you for always following up the conversation. We invite everyone to come and join us.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Zachary, you have any parting words?
I appreciate everybody coming today, and I think we had a good conversation. And we only solve problems by talking them out and finding solutions. So, again, thanks for inviting me, and I look forward to the next one.
Thank you, babe. Jeffrey?
yeah. I just want to piggyback off of what Jimmy said. Yeah, we have to be present, and yeah, and this was a great conversation, and I'm glad it went to where it went because and that concern about the kids because that really concerns me. Um, and we have to be present. We really have to be present. They don't need things. They need time and they need interaction, not things. We have enough things.
Yeah.
We have to offset that some. Yeah, things are going to be there all the way, always, but we have to offset it with time and interaction with our kids and with each other and with each other. Let's not get to the point where we don't know how to deal with each other. Um, we base our knowledge of each other on what we see on a screen. And you're not meeting a person when you're looking at a screen. That's all made up stuff. Somebody put that through their mind and put it on the television or the movie, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's not a real person. You have to interact with a real person to know what that person is about. And I think we're
Life
getting away
is
from that.
good.
So, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, my parting thought is activate all your senses. Every time, like remind yourself to acknowledge what you're seeing, acknowledge what you're hearing, what you're smelling, what you're tasting, and how you're feeling, because we all give off that energy. And I think about the time I spent with my dad and the time I'm spending with my mom right now, and those things will end one day.
Mhm.
And we want to remind ourselves that we have to take it all in while we're here.
Yeah.
And if we're more concerned about what's going on our screens and not what's going on presently in our life, we're going to miss out.
Yep. And we lose.
Yeah,
No, that's not a win situation.
we lose. So go out, be present, activate all your senses, love the people you are with intentionally, and yeah, go love yourself as always.
All right.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year.
Hey, take care.
Good day.
It's gonna be even more powerful. So thank you all for coming out. All right. See you all
Thank
Take care.
you.
here.
Bye.
Wow, next year. All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
All right. Take care.
Bye. Bye.